Are you getting Streamlabs set back? Okay, there we go. We
Is
got
it
it.
not up? It should be up.
No, it is up now. Yeah, it took a second.
Yeah.
Hi everybody, we're back.
Oh, I thought we were reconnected for a while. That's why I kept playing, because my stream was reconnected.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Well, anyway, Cat broke the internet.
Yeah, Kat did break the internet. She got oiled up and showed her gigantic fake ass. I don't remember the good old days when that was what America got in a tizzy about.
Kim Kardashian breaking the internet.
Kim
well, here's the thing.
Putting her
I think,
fucking fake ass on the internet.
Well, the thing was, I don't think people really, the way people reacted was just okay. Like Kim Kardashian said she'd break the internet with this picture, and then she just didn't. People were kind of making fun of her a bit. They're like, yeah, I don't think your ass is as important as you think it is.
Yeah. I mean, I don't want to be the one to tell her, but yeah.
Yeah. It was just, that's how I remember
Not
everybody
you,
I know
Kim
reacting.
Kardashian.
Yeah. Well, I know my ass isn't important.
Yeah, but your ass also doesn't make billions of dollars.
It's true. It couldn't. It's physically impossible.
I don't know. Have you ever
Well,
tried gay porn?
Well, no. It just. Well, what I'm saying is.
You can
No,
make-
what I'm saying
make
is.
some good
No,
money on
look,
gay
look.
porn.
Look, what I'm saying is like my butt's not good enough for gay porn.
You're open-minded.
No, I know my lot in life. My butt's not exactly the best.
It's fine, brother. Not everyone can have
It's
a great
alright.
ass.
Look, no, I get it. I'm not perfect, and you know I'm trying to be. I'll find somebody who's willing to look
Put
beyond
up with
my,
a less than
my,
perfect ass.
my pancake ass.
I've got like the opposite issue, brother. I've got an ass that won't quit. It's fucking annoying.
Oh, look at me. My ass is too good.
No, I believe me, I didn't say good. I said large.
Oh, okay.
It's not. It looks ridiculous.
You have such big hips.
I do.
You are quite literally a fat ass. Okay.
A little bit.
Yeah.
Ugh. It's weird, especially.
It's all the bacon.
It's all the bacon.
All the bacon you ate, yeah.
Oh God. Get away! Get away! Get away! All of you, fuck off!
All y'all motherfuckers.
Get away from me!
Whoa, look at that guy just fucking spit himself out of existence.
Spitting himself out of existence.
Did you see that shit? He like fucking like inverted himself and ooze just kept coming out of him until he disappeared.
I mean, yeah. Is that not how you die?
Well, he died like
fucking.
He died like fucking Pac-Man.
Well, when you put it like that.
What
is
a
going
weird
on?
way to
Why
die.
is the
in
game
that
lagging so hard?
Probably because Cat broke the internet.
Yeah, it's true. It's possible.
I don't see how that would affect your game at all because it's an offline game, but
I know, right? I mean, it might just be that, like, programs are restarting, and it's just, you know.
yeah, that could be it. The computer's confused.
Yeah. Computers are like that.
They get very finicky.
In some cases.
Yeah.
Whoop.
Whoop-a-doop.
Yeah, I'll take that. Ooh. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. Anyway.
Yeah.
What else were we talking about? Go away.
You're a big fat ass. Yeah, what Cat said. Amazing. I'm glad Cat can follow a conversation.
Brother, again, I'm like 3 beers in.
Yeah, that's fair. Probably shouldn't be 3 beers in.
What are you talking about? 1 beer an hour. That's a normal amount of alcohol.
Well, yeah, but I'm just being like, unless you just intend on this being a drunk stream.
I'm not drunk. I'm not drunk.
That's fair. You know what? I I don't know if I've seen you drunk.
I don't know if you have either.
I mean, I've seen you drink like I've seen you have like a few beers. Like I remember like one time like our friends in Maryland had like a little 4th of July thing, and
Yeah.
I had a beer, and like I think several of you had several.
Yeah, I don't know, that makes sense.
But I don't remember anything crazy happening. I think we played Mao.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. Alcohol's not. It's not bad for you, but it's not awful.
I mean, it is technically poison.
Yeah. Oh, in the strictest sense of the word, it is poison. It's a fair assessment of the item. You know.
It's just that's why like.
Yeah, White Claw's really good.
Why is it so good?
And we're babies, so.
What is White Claw? Is it like milk?
It's hard seltzer.
Hard seltzer. Okay.
Yeah.
I was thinking White Russian. White Russian's milk.
No, a White Russian, I believe, is vodka and like milk or heavy cream or something.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. What I said. Yeah.
Did you say that?
Yeah, I said milk.
Oh.
Yeah, and then you weren't listening because you're 3 beers in.
Well, when you put it like that. I play better, brother. Have you noticed how little I'm dying?
Not really.
It's hard. It's hurtful.
How many times have you won?
Stop saying mean things. When taking out furniture, I backed my ass into a doorknob and it hurt like a bitch. That's fair.
That's fair.
Yeah, that's totally fair. It's hysterical how oblivious I am to people's drunkenness.
Well, yeah, Spacey doesn't drink, so like, it makes sense that you wouldn't really recognize the signs.
Yeah.
Unless people are acting like stereotypically drunk.
Well, the main thing is like, what is stereotypically drunk?
Like, you know, the party animals, like fucking Animal House.
Yeah, that's a very Western-centric view.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I was about to call you Purpleite. I was. That was going to happen.
Uh-huh. Have you ever watched Animal House?
No, and I don't plan on it.
You don't need to. It's
right,
it's
right.
It's
like,
not,
tell me I'm
not
right.
really that good. It's not that good a movie. It's
It seems pretty bad.
Yeah,
well, not like just, it seems.
It has a certain demographic.
Yeah.
I don't think it holds up very well, I think is the problem. I watched it in like high school, I think.
Anything else? Or hey, did you cut out? It sounded like you cut out.
No, I cut myself out because I just kind of didn't have anything else to say there.
I know, right? It's fucking terrible.
I watched it in high school, period.
That's fair. You know what's a movie that is worth watching?
Schindler's List.
What? Well, yes, Schindler's List. But have you ever watched There Will Be Blood?
Is that the one that had the show too that you hated, but the movie was good?
No. Do you know Daniel Day-Lewis, the best actor of our time, Daniel Day-Lewis?
I have seen some of the stuff I saw My Left Foot. That was Daniel Day-Lewis. I forget what else he's been in. But I've probably
he was
seen
in The Phantom Thread, which again was incredible.
Oh, so you saw Phantom Thread?
I did see Phantom Thread.
I watched it with a friend in theaters when it came out.
Really?
And both of us were like, both of us just didn't like it.
You didn't like the Phantom Thread?
Yeah. I don't know. I just didn't like it. Honestly, I don't remember much from the movie at this point, but I remember just not liking it that much.
Why?
I don't know. I just didn't get into it.
It's like really good.
Well, it got fucking nominated for stuff, so I don't doubt it.
It's one of the best movies ever made.
I don't know. I watched it and I just didn't care for it.
It is, but well, have you seen The Phantom Thread, Kat? Like
we watched it together. Are you fucking
Yeah,
kidding me?
exactly.
It was
That's what I'm
my
saying.
idea to show
It's a
it to you, and
fantastic
continuously
movie.
You told me you didn't want to watch it.
I
because
didn't
you
wanna
thought
watch
it.
it.
Was some girly rom-com, and I said, no, it's not. It's actually
It's not a girly
fantastic
rom-com,
movie,
no.
and it has Daniel Day-Lewis in it. Fuck you.
I'd never seen anything with Daniel Day-Lewis in it.
Yeah.
Lincoln was so fantastic.
I've never seen Lincoln. Anyway,
Yeah,
now the cat is thoroughly irritated.
I feel like half the stuff I say, like, when it comes to, like, my opinion on something, is just the opposite of what Kat thinks.
Yeah.
Not always, but like
a
enough
lot
times
of the
that,
time.
like, usually at least once a stream, I'll have an opinion that she disagrees with.
She's a very ornery person, you know?
Yeah. No, but I don't blame her. I mean, like, a lot of people like Phantom Thread. It was nominated for an Oscar.
Yeah.
But I remember watching it and just not caring for it. I
can't.
And now that it's been several.
It's kind of slow, I guess, but
Yeah.
I don't know, brother.
I don't really
it's
remember
really
much.
good.
I remember the ending, kind of. But I don't remember anything that led to it.
I don't think you're like what? Wait, who?
There Will Be Blood.
You don't think ClearPearl will like There Will Be? Oh God, There Will Be Blood? Really? Why? Why do you think that?
Well,
Cause he's got bad taste.
well, yeah.
Because I'm a
That's
fucking
obvious.
tasteless heathen.
But-
I watch fucking MCU movies.
That's fair. He does watch MCU movies.
Yeah,
I don't know what that is.
Marvel.
Oh, God.
the Marvel Cinematic Universe. No, I mean, I do like, I watched a bunch of, I have a pretentious side to me, but it's not nearly as much as you and Kat.
Yeah, no, I'll agree with that. We are definitely a pretentious couple. You know?
Yeah, like, you guys both went to the same art school, so.
Yeah.
So I just feel like our film opinions have diverged just because of that, if nothing else. But
I'd agree with that assessment.
there are movies that, like, I feel I have watched that I like that I watched in school because they're, you know, like, the good, like, artsy film movies or whatever that I did actually like.
Yeah.
I remember
Such as?
For a while my favorite movie, well, the movie I'd like to say was my favorite to get film people off my back was
I
I'm
feel that
blanking on-
so hard, dude.
I'm blanking on the fucking name now.
What was it about?
It was the Swedish vampire girl movie.
Let the Right One In.
Let the Right One In. Yes. I really liked that movie when I watched it in school.
And then you watched it later, and you were like, "This
Well,
could have
I
been
haven't-
better."
Well, he's like, I haven't watched it a second time.
Oh, that's fair.
So, like, that's the thing. I've only watched it once, but it was a really good first viewing. Let me tell you. But that's the thing. Is, like, I don't really watch movies more than once most of the time. At least not since, like, I was a kid.
Yeah.
And so, like, it's hard for me to say, like, a movie's my favorite because I've really only seen every movie once.
I was there at one point too, and then I
Yeah.
saw Freddy Got Fingered.
It's true. That movie changed you, dude.
It did. It did. I'm not gonna lie. It did. I grew far more pretentious after watching Freddy Got Fingered.
Yeah.
Shit.
But, like, there's other movies too. Like, I have seen 3 Hitchcock movies and I've liked one of them.
Yeah, I'm kind of in that boat as well, brother.
I didn't like Psycho, and that drives people crazy.
Ooh. That's a
and
hard one to not like.
I also watched The Birds, and that one people are more likely to agree with me. It's not-
Yeah.
The Birds wasn't as good, but
Oh,
I also didn't.
fucking shit.
But so for a while, I thought I just didn't like Hitchcock, like, as a director.
That's
but then
again, that's a fair assessment, I feel.
But then I watched Rear Window. And Rear Window is actually a very good movie.
I do not know Rear Window. I'm not familiar.
So the premise is basically there's this guy who's kind of stuck in his house because he's been, like, temporarily hospital. His leg's been broke. He's in a wheelchair.
Yeah.
So he's, like, stuck in his house. So he passes the time by just, like, watching his neighbors through his back window.
Okay.
and he accidentally
Creepy,
uncovers
but all right.
he accidentally uncovers like a murder and has to like report it without like giving away that he's been stalking people.
Okay, that's a little funny.
Yeah. Yeah, it's actually a very good movie.
Is it a comedy or is it a...
No, it's like a horror movie because
Okay.
well, yeah,
because Hitchcock makes horror movies.
yeah. The premise is a little silly, but it is a horror movie.
Go away.
But it's actually it's also just a very cleverly like filmed movie because like the entire movie takes place in the same setting,
Oh, fuck.
the same location.
Okay.
And it like 95% of it is filmed.
No! I don't want it. I'm starting a new game. I'm not fucking playing with Cursed Eye. Cursed Eye is literal a living hell.
Okay, I'll take your word for it.
Well, if you get hit while charging the item, you get teleported to a different room.
Oof.
You know, I'm just gonna play a character that I like to play.
That does sound very frustrating.
Yeah, it's awful.
Yeah.
It's legit fucking heinous, dude.
Yeah.
I hate it.
That sounds like one of those like silly what if mods that they would make for a video game just to annoy people.
Yeah, right?
But it's an actual game mechanic.
Yeah, it's like so stupid. That's why there's so many moments when you're playing this game where you're just like, the game would be better if this item wasn't here.
Yeah.
There's so
like,
many of those items.
I would actively have an easier time without
Like this
the
one
item.
right here. I'm gonna restart the run because I'm not playing a run with this item. But Isaac's heart literally moves your hitbox to this bullshit little heart that floats behind you that you don't have control over.
That doesn't even sound like any kind of power up. Is there
It's
a benefit
not.
to that?
No.
It's
The
literally
benefit
just
is
to
that
annoy
you
it.
are invincible to damage from your main hitbox. It's the
Sure, but
advantage, quote unquote.
But it doesn't actually lower your hitbox. It just moves it.
Yes, it moves it to a place that is harder to control. It's
Alright.
awful.
That sounds very annoying. Lore explain Persona 6 Atlas Milking Part 2 Electric Boogaloo. I don't remember Part
6.
1 of that one.
All right, so Atlas is on a table, face down, with his penis through a hole.
The entire company has a singular penis. Yeah, continue.
Yeah. The company's busty dominatrix comes in, and well, I don't really know if I have to go on.
I want you to continue this because I already kind of know the context of what Shaggy actually wants us to be talking about.
I have no idea.
So recently, from my understanding of this, recently Atlas made an announcement for Persona the series' 25th anniversary.
Okay, is there Persona 6 or?
Well, they said that Persona 6 is in development.
Yeah, and so.
Which is not, it's not news. It's not, but the actual announcement was that they said that they're working on like 7 or 8 other Persona projects at the same time.
I don't like that.
Yeah, so they're milking the fuck out of Persona apparently, is from what I've heard.
That's not gonna end well.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Like, say goodbye to Persona. We're gonna see this go the same way as CD Projekt Red. I can feel it.
I guess. Yeah, I don't know.
What else could happen? The company is clearly going downhill. Well, not going downhill, but they're clearly on an upward trajectory. They weren't popular before. They feel super popular now, and they're just gonna end up ruining their franchise. That's what's gonna happen. I'm calling it now. Purple Light is calling it now. Call me in 5 months when the controversies start.
Turns out, like, the controversy started, but it's for completely, like, different reasons than you expect. Like, Atlas is beating their female developers. And you're like, well, that's not what I was expecting, but...
Yeah, that's overt, brother.
I was technically right.
Capital D : Atlas. I hope it's ports. I mean, it could be. I don't know. Maybe?
Yeah, I mean, people they ported Persona 4 Golden on Steam a while back.
Okay.
Which is how I was able to stream it.
That's cool, I guess.
So I'm I actually kind of hoping that they do the same thing for 3, so I can play that one too.
Yeah.
But at the end of the
Is
day,
Persona
I
4
can always emulate
good,
it.
or is it just Persona 5 but
Well,
less?
it's okay. So it suffers from the same problem that Oblivion suffers from, which is I played
Ooh.
Skyrim first.
Yeah, no, that is a
is-
legitimate issue that people
It is-
try and
it
like
is
sweep under the
difficult.
rug.
It is difficult to go backwards. It's the thing is, like, with Persona 4, you can tell that all the stuff that makes Persona 5 good is also in Persona 4, but
There's a
4 is
lot of
also,
bullshit around it.
Yeah, it's also lacking a lot of stuff that 5 had. So I can only imagine it gets even more and more difficult the further back you go in the series, but
Yeah.
I'd imagine the story is still fun because, like, Persona 5, and you would know, like, it's kind of part of the draw is like the character development and stuff.
Yeah.
In the game, it's the same with 4. Like, you have all these new characters, and that part's fun. Like, just playing through the story. I
Okay.
think it's a fun story. It lends itself as well as 5's story was. You end up killing God at the end, like always.
As you are wont to do in a Persona game.
As you want to do, you are a teenager who kills God. You know.
That's basic teenager stuff.
Yeah, basic teenager stuff.
Yeah. Have you
According
seen how
to
many
JRPG.
teenagers have turned atheist recently? Yeah, it's normal.
They're all actually living through a Persona game right now. We just
Yeah.
don't know because we're dumb adults. Man, that would drive me fucking crazy if I found out that Persona was like a real thing and I just didn't experience it because I was an adult. I'd be like,
Hey, thank you,
motherfucker!
Shaggy.
I could have been flying around in the metaverse this whole goddamn time.
I could have had a weird cat, maybe boy, maybe girl, not quite sure, sidekick. God dang it, man.
This is fucking bullshit.
What? God, man.
Uh,
This game. Hey, get away
There's
from me.
It's like, I think a lot of stuff like that would drive me nuts. Like in Minish Cap, I wouldn't be able to see the Minish because I'm an adult.
Right?
That would be
Fucking
like,
right.
oh man.
Man, fuck the Minish.
I wouldn't be. I'm not allowed to have Trick cereal anymore.
Not allowed to.
Because Tricks are for kids.
that wasn't like a legitimate fear of mine, but it like crossed my mind every now and then. I was kind of like, is someone
I'm not
gonna
a kid, I can't
is
have-
someone gonna say something if I buy this? You know?
Like you go up into the line at the grocery store, and the guy at the other end is like, "This better be for your fucking kid."
You look a bit young to have kids. Why are you buying this?
You're buying his Trick cereal. Like you went a little gangster there. Heard you was eating Trick cereal as an adult.
Good shit.
Now listen here, see? Tricks are for kids, see? Last I checked, you were no child.
Oh, what's this? Beard hair, you say? Sounds like you're in the wrong grocery store.
The biggest fucking sin you can commit is drinking, eating Trick cereal but using beer as the fucking milk.
That sounds awful.
Yeah, like it would taste bad, but it would also just be an atrocity for
Right?
the food community.
The food community. Things are heating up in the food community, and not in the normal way. Alright.
Does Shaggy not know what beer tastes like either?
Well, I don't know. I don't know what the laws are in his area.
I have had beer. It's not great.
Really? You have?
Yeah.
No, beer sucks.
It's not great.
No.
I did have what was it, Heineken. I had a Heineken.
All right, we're re-rolling until we get a broken run.
I remember a couple years ago my uncle gave me a Heineken and I thought that was okay.
Heineken's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was fine. But I just don't really like the taste of alcohol.
Here's the
Most
the
people
rub,
don't.
brother.
Most people
Yeah,
don't.
exactly.
It
It fucking sucks.
yeah, like
It tastes
that's
awful.
That's why all those like really fruity drinks exist. Is because it's trying to get rid of the taste of
Well,
alcohol.
actually, you don't know how right you are.
Yeah.
So cocktails first kind of started to originate back during Prohibition era.
So you
Because
can, like sneak the alcohol through.
no, because the alcohol that was used was, generally speaking, rot gut. So it was just like, not pure alcohol, but some fucking weirdo with a beard 2 feet long and that lives in the hills was making your alcohol. So it didn't taste that good. So people had to put it in fruit juices and everything to be able to get it down.
Tolerate it, yeah. To fucking tolerate that shit.
It's still that way.
Yeah.
But like, it does.
fair.
Like I've had wine that like people are like, oh, this wine tastes so good, and then like I'll drink it and like I'll die inside. And
Yeah, no,
It's
most
like-
alcohol tastes terrible. I'm with
I was
you.
like it's weird. Like I feel like people are just pretending.
They are.
Like they're
They
wine
are, dude.
connoisseurs,
They're
you know?
just pretending.
Like there's people who like make a living drinking wine and like, oh, like you can taste like the
need a
individual
broken run.
ingredients and how delicious it is.
I need something completely and
I
utterly
remember-
game breaking.
This is an older story, but I remember during Spacey's graduation from college, one of our relatives got us this. I think it was like whiskey or something. It was
Okay.
but it was the name of it was like Irish foot or something like that, like bear Irish foot. or something
Barefoot?
like that.
Was it? Well, Barefoot's a wine.
No,
Do
I
they
don't
make
remember.
a whiskey? Well, it's a company.
Yeah, I forget
Everyone
exactly. It was
makes a bunch of
like
stuff.
I literally like remember like I think it was some sort of like Irish drink that was like the name was like barefoot or something like that.
Okay.
But like I remember I had a sip and my relatives were like, "So what's it? So what's the verdict?" I'm like, "It tastes like feet." I don't know what I expected.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
No, that's fair.
It was disgusting.
He's
I guess some people
unrefined, guys. It's okay.
I guess.
I think it's
Have you
fine to
had-
be unrefined in these points. Like
I
here's the
just,
thing.
like, let me
At the
live
end
my
of the
life,
day,
man, you know?
what are you losing? You can still just hang out
Yeah.
with your drunk friends.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, it's the thing. I do like I think it was John Mulaney who was making this joke in one of his older specials where he was like,
Oh.
my drunk friends don't know how to serve people who don't drink." You remember that bit where he's like,
I'm gonna tell you something crazy. I've never
Yeah.
watched a John Mulaney special.
"I
Period.
thought you did."
I said we should watch that.
Yeah.
Please.
There's in one of his
I've
older
seen
ones he's
clips, I think.
Yeah. In one of his older ones, he does a bit where he's talking about like he goes to he stops drinking, which you know in hindsight now that he's went back to rehab, but this was before he went back to rehab. He was telling this joke where he had stopped drinking and he went to people's parties and nobody knows how to fucking deal with people who don't drink at those parties. They're like, "I got like a fucking like walnut. You like that? Is that good?"
You can, if I put it in the blender, you could drink that. Oh, that'll work.
Would that be good?
No.
Is this-
The answer,
Yeah.
unfortunately, is no.
I got this raw potato.
Man, that sounds great. But do you have any water?
Yeah, no, it's true. Like I know, like this is the case for both Spacey and I, but like because we don't really drink, we don't have like a tragic backstory for not drinking. It's just we just don't like drinking. But it's true. Like it happens a lot where like I'll mention like I don't I don't really drink, and people just assume like, is there like
Are you an
did you, like, go
alcoholic?
are you an alcoholic? Like, did you like kill somebody? You used to like black out and like murder people. Like, I don't know, like, people would always treat it like it was like I have some like dark history, and I'm like, no, I just don't like drinking.
Get this. Tastes like ass. Tastes like ass, and I don't feel anything.
Yeah,
Because that's the main thing for you, I feel. It's just like you
Yeah.
don't really feel it.
it's true. I remember
You have an extremely high tolerance.
during my spring break in LA, my final semester of college, my friend
No.
came up to visit and also look at possible careers while he was there.
Yeah.
He was like, "All right, at spring break, we're gonna get you drunk. This is gonna happen." And I'm like, fine. So we get this like fucking 24 pack of like cheap ass beer just for the sole purpose of getting me drunk, basically. And I drink like a lot, like more than I should have been drinking, basically.
How
according to
much
them.
did you drink?
I think like I want to say like 5 or 6 like cans of this
Okay,
stuff or
that
something.
you should definitely be feeling something.
Yeah, and I'm just sitting there like, yeah, I don't really feel anything. Like, I feel a little tipsy, I guess.
You,
I don't know, like,
You need the hard
just-
stuff, brother.
I know. It was cheap
Which
light
sucks,
beer,
because
but-
like you're not gonna enjoy the hard stuff
yeah,
even
I
more.
know. It's just like I've never been drunk in my life because I just don't I just don't feel anything ever.
That sucks, bro.
Like, I just feel like people are making it up.
Making it up, he says.
You know, like, I think people are just using alcohol as an excuse to act like dicks.
Now that's funny. Oh, alcohol.
But that was the same story where I was
Oh,
tipsy enough.
fucking shit.
I was tipsy enough that I was saying like mean things. Apparently, like I remember this.
I've heard that you're a rather
Yeah.
ornery drunk.
Yeah,
I know
say,
we only have 5
Yeah.
minutes left. Tell the story. I have to pee so badly.
Well, I don't need to tell it. I've already told it
sorry,
like 5
I'm
times
sorry.
on stream. Wow, you must be really desperate. Not be able to hold it in for 5 minutes. You know what, Shaggy? We should have a pee counter for whenever Purple Light shows up. Jeez. This motherfucker just can't hold it. Yeah, Shaggy, it's the same story. It was the same day. I had like a bunch of beer. I got a little tipsy. And apparently, me being tipsy, I just start saying mean things. But it is also possible that I was just saying mean things anyway. It's not like I'm the nicest person around when I'm completely
fuck,
sober.
it's so much better.
I'm happy for you.
Thank you.
I'm a little surprised you couldn't hold it for 5 minutes.
I've been holding it for like 40, brother.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's been. I believe. I'm trying, man. I'm really trying.
Well, I'm thankful that you're trying. You're putting in your all.
I'm doing my best.
You're doing the best you can with what you've been dealt in life. Really itty bitty bladder.
An almost comically sized bladder.
Honey, I shrunk the bladder.
See, that's the thing. Like, you have high cholesterol. I have a bladder that would make it impossible for me to in any survival
Yeah.
situation.
Right. Nobody's perfect. It's a kind of a miracle that humans are still alive.
Honestly, I disagree, brother. Have you
Yeah.
seen other animals?
Well, yeah, they do have lower lifespans usually
Not
for
just
good
lower
reason.
lifespans, lower
Yeah.
fucking everything. They're like
Yeah.
dumb. They're
Well, that's what I'm
about
saying.
as dumb as you can get.
So I'm saying they have lower lifespans because of all the like humans are generally superior in most circumstances.
Right?
Like, I mean, we're not built in with all these like crazy defense mechanisms, but we have a military.
Yeah.
We've
What
got
other
weaponry.
bitch ass animal has a military? Ants?
Yeah, I don't need a
Fucking
porcupine.
losers.
I don't need porcupine spikes when I have a gun.
Very true.
And that's why humans are better. We have the whole adaptability thing. That's why we are where we are today.
It's true. Well
Yeah.
said. Well said.
Yeah. I don't see dolphins with high military weapons.
Fucking dolphin military, man. That would be incredible. I mean, like, you'll never see a fucking sea creature with any sort of technology at all, ever.
I saw this great Saturday morning breakfast cereal comic where he it was this woman was dumping a bunch of weapons into the ocean, and the guy behind her was just like,
okay.
the guy behind her was just like, "What are you doing?" And she's like, "Evolutionary biology." And the caption it was like, "I'm just like dumping a bunch of weapons." Wait, no, the lady was like, "I'm dumping a bunch of weapons in the ocean to see if any fish evolve arms." And the caption was, "This is evolutionary biology."
Interesting theory.
Yeah.
God, man. So what do we do? I'm like nowhere close to finishing.
Well, you got 2 minutes, and if in 2 minutes you don't die, save the run, I guess.
Are we gonna play this same run? I kind of want to play Isaac later. You know?
Oh, you only get the one. You only get the one file.
Yeah, you only get the one. Well, you
well-
get a different file, but
Yeah, you can save. You can save, and if you feel like playing on your own, I'm not gonna like get mad at you or anything. It's not like I've been paying attention.
yeah, I might just finish the run off screen.
Yeah. We'll
Either
see.
way. It's been a good stream though. I've had a lot of fun.
Wait a minute. I just realized that what we've been talking about with the fish evolving and like using weapons and stuff, that's literally the plot of Splatoon.
Yes, you're correct. Good observation.
Yeah. That's exactly what it is.
You'll have to
Fuck.
run Splatoon's story
Well,
behind me
in
because
the
I'm not gonna
first-
lie, I don't care. And
there's not
I
much
haven't
story.
read it.
There's not really any story in Splatoon. It's mostly just you're a squid kid and you want to ink other people and win the multiplayer games.
You
But
want to ink other.
but in the single player in the first game, there's like you can collect these like little like historical artifacts and stuff. So over time, it's insinuated like very clearly that there's been an apocalypse on Earth and the squid kids are the results.
Disgusting.
Yeah, so it's presumably like global warming or something. Like the ocean
Yeah,
like
makes
rises, there's just water everywhere. But like it becomes even more obvious in like later, like in the trailer for Splatoon 3, you literally see the Eiffel Tower.
Oh. Okay.
So it's pretty obvious that the humans have all died out as part of this like apocalyptic event.
It's fine. We'll get over it.
And yeah, the squids evolved to be basically humans, but with squid powers.
Fan-fucking-tastic. Anyway, it is 7. You
Yep.
ready? Ready to call it?
Yeah, all right. Thank you all for watching, everybody. I've been
I've
ClearPearl.
been Purpleite.
We will be back tomorrow with some more Mario and Luigi.
Luigi.
In the meantime, we got our links and stuff to Discord, Facebook, Twitter, etc. down below. Please follow the Facebook page so I feel like I'm not just posting into the ether. Because Facebook doesn't like spreading my message around unless I pay them money, so...
For ourselves. For ourselves.
Anyway, see you guys next time.
See ya.
Goodbye.